I don't really like to watch kid movies, but when I do, I make sure they're the Disney movies because they tend to have more cultural themes to them, like Moana with their Polynesian island culture, Luca with his Italian culture, and my favorite one so far, Coco with his Mexican culture, and it revolves around the Day of the Dead, which is a pretty cool holiday. It's a day where you celebrate your family members, even though they're departed, but you treat them like they're actually there with you. It's a great medium to connect with your family, and I think it goes down to its origin, celebration, and its importance. Because you would think that a day for the dead would be ridiculous since every day you should remember you're fallen, but it goes deeper than that, like an actual ritual that people who are gone need a way to be remembered. And that's like the scene in Coco when they always say, "Remember you, remember me, always and forever." Even though the holiday originated in Mexico, it has goes all the way back to Aztec traditions, which then influence current Mexico, Central America, and then Native American cultures. To celebrate the fallen rather than mourn them is the main point of the holiday. They would build altars for their families in their home with their photos and leave offerings for their loved ones to even treat them that they're still there. They also celebrate with festival music, dancing, decorated cemeteries, and even more food to please the visiting souls that day. The US version of that would be just a funeral ceremony on the day the person died or a few days after of someone's passing. And instead of celebrating, you just celebrate the memory of them, which is typically a sadder experience. The main point of the holiday is families and how to connect with them and how to preserve their memory or just them being there in the most best medium as possible. So they will always clean and preserve the resting place for their loved ones and decorate it so they can keep them alive and keep their memories alive. And this national holiday is so important because for Mexico is a national holiday. Even after 36 years and 50 governments that ruled Mexico, even after one is independence, this holiday still remains as a religious holiday. And I think out of all the things this holiday represents, I think Coco really interprets the core detail, which is remembering your family and always keep them in your minds. And it always makes you wonder more about it. And that's why I cared for the origin of the holiday, the celebration of the fallen, and the importance of the holiday to its nation. After that, I hope you've been interested in this holiday as much as I am, and I recommend you watch Coco if you haven't seen it yet. It's a great interpretation with beautiful music, songs, and visuals, and a perspective of the holiday itself. The best line from the movie is that I think everybody can relate to is that we may have our differences, but nothing's more important than family.